Oh, they are very hot. Here, you should come around and take a peek before we crack it open. Here, I'll take that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
If you come around here.
Yeah.
So this, on this side,
wow.
the entrance is that gap right there.
Okay.
And that's a feeder. And so I've got to refill
What's
it.
in that jar?
That's what's in this jar. And so they do this when there are a lot of bees and also when they're warm.
Okay.
Because it gets really hot inside. And they just come out to cool down.
That's really cool.
So
These are honeybees, right?
these are honeybees. Italian honeybees.
Should I-
So
where
yeah,
should
if
I
you want to
sit?
just
Yeah,
scoot
okay.
back that way. Because we don't want to actually be in front of the hive. Like, that can get them a little angry, but we're going to start. We'll put in, come on, give me some good smoke. There you go. Okay, and then we're going to crack this up. Give them a few seconds to kind of get used to that.
Why are those bees getting there?
You'll see, I'll show you. So each of these boxes is called a hive body. So you've got your lower deep hive body, your middle hive body, your upper deep hive body, and then this is a honey super. And this is just where they store honey and that I can take. And this is the lid, the outer lid, the outer cover, and it's just a wooden box just like that.
I see it now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and there's that little gap
Yeah. Yeah.
in
That's really cool. Wow.
the inner cover.
Wow.
So we're just gonna get some smoke down in there. And then we're gonna crack that inner cover off. And they pretty well glue these together every week. Just look at them there.
So is that honey or is that
No,
just different kind
this
of,
is stuff called propolis. It's a mixture of wax, saliva, and pine resin, any kind of resin that they can get.
wow.
And they use it to seal up and glue everything together.
That's really cool.
And so one of the things that I have to do is scrape off this because it's extraordinarily sticky stuff. And if you let it build up, it can make it so that the hive can't get closed, can't be closed. So I'm just going to put that here. Now just take a peek down. We're not going to open this one up.
That's fascinating.
This is where they're going to have all their honey stored. No eggs or anything, and I'll show you why in a second, why there are no eggs up here. No baby bees being raised up here. I'm just going to take off some of this. Okay. Okay. Now we'll take this, and I'm going to put this right there. It's still stuck. Oh, they have put a lot of honey in there already this week. Oh my heavens, that's getting heavy. There. All right, so this rack is a queen excluder, and the spaces are big enough to let the worker bees through, but not big enough to let the queen through. And so that's what keeps her down below in the mid, upper deep and the lower deep.
Uh-huh.
So I'll just pull this off. Clean this up as much as I can.
These bees are so small too.
They are. I mean, it's amazing how bee colonies function. So they're all female, except for the drones. And there aren't that many drones, but we'll probably see a few. And depending upon how old the worker bees are, the females are, they do different things in the hive. When they're born, they hang out in the hive and are nurse bees and guard bees, and then when they get to be a certain age, they go out into the field. Okay. So this is upper deep, and this is where I think the queen is. I haven't seen the queen for several weeks, but I have seen a lot of eggs, and so that indicates that even though I haven't seen her, she's in here somewhere. I got to get those bees down there. They're lining up, making it hard to clean. So, and that's what smoke does. Just drives them down. Okay. So now we're going to take this hot, I should go on here. It's more than I thought at first.
There's probably a few thousand.
There's probably about 40 to 50,000 bees in here.
40 to 50,000?
Yeah, when you start off at the beginning of the season, and what I did is I bought a box of bees from a supplier, and that box was 3 pounds, and that's about 10,000 bees. As the colony grows, by the end of the summer, there should be between 50 and 60,000. Okay, so now I'm just going to check really quickly. I'm worried that I might have some from the last time that I looked, what are called swarm cells, which means that they may be trying to rear a new queen and split the colony. And I don't want that to happen. Out of my way.
Do they kill each other if that happens?
You lose half your colony. They fly away. Okay.
Wow, that's amazing. That is really cool.
So see this all up here, that on the top that's under the white wax, that's honey. This yellow, that's stored pollen. And then, yeah, they're converting all of this stuff down here is going to be honey too. That's all honey. And they use that, they store all that honey to help them survive the winter.
It's fascinating.
Let's see if I can get in here.
This one has no pollen.
Yeah, more pollen in there, and there's still a lot of honey on that one. Lots of honey. Okay, so this stuff right here. You've got the honey, and then you see the pollen store, but then this stuff that's capped off with the yellow cap,
Yeah.
that's a brood. So those are pupa. And after about 24 days,
Yeah.
they'll come out of those and become a new worker bee.
Oh wow. Wow, that's amazing. Wow.
We're doing it late in the day, and so there are a lot of bees in the hive.
Oh. This is really cool.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move a little bit more quickly through this bottom box here. Okay, so we got brood there. Okay, and then here's a big boy. I'll show you a drone. I might have lost him already. Right there.
Yeah.
So that's a drone. That's a male.
Uh-huh.
And they just hang out in the hive hoping to mate
Okay.
with the queen.
Okay.
So we got more brood,
Wow. Uh-huh.
some more honey. That's looking good. I just take that extra wax off. Okay, so this is a special kind. These are drone cells.
Uh-huh.
So those are going to turn into drones. And you can tell they're different. They look different from normal.
Yeah.
They stick out more.
Yeah.
I'll just take this frame. For some reason, they really want to build that comb out that way. This is like the third time I've taken that little piece off.
So what exactly are you checking for right now, Britton?
Just checking for. I want to see if the queen is there. I want to see that she's still producing eggs. That I haven't lost her somehow.
Okay.
I'm also looking just to make sure that they have enough honey and pollen stores
Okay.
for them.
Uh-huh.
I'm also looking to see if there's any other kind of sickness
Ah.
that they might have brought into the hive.
Okay.
Okay, so this right here,
Yeah.
so the queen is still in residence, I can already tell,
Uh-huh.
because at least she's been here within the last week.
Uh-huh.
Because if you look down in here, do you see those little open cells with the
Yeah,
little
yeah,
white shrimpy
yeah.
things?
Yeah.
Those are larvae,
Oh.
and they get capped off
Uh-huh.
after about 7 days.
Okay.
So in the last week, she's been there laying an egg.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I don't see her this week,
Yeah.
I'm okay. It would be nice to see her just to make sure that she's confirmed that she's healthy. But we've got larvae, we've got pupa, they're storing good amounts of honey, and pollen. There's more drone cells, a lot of pollen in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much honey,
Mm-hmm.
a few. Oh, we got some brood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if you see a bee with a big white dot on her back, that's the queen.
Okay. So all queens have a big white dot?
No,
Okay.
but when you buy them,
Uh-huh.
the guy that I bought them from,
Uh-huh.
he put a big white dot on her
Okay.
back.
And then they're bigger, right, in size?
Yes, they are. got a different shaped abdomen. Is that her? Yeah, more larvae in there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we're gonna get a taste of a little bit of honey. I'm gonna take this honeycomb off. There's a little bit of honey in there. I'll be able to take a taste later. Oh boy, this they are just there's so many of them. Just really, because it's getting late, they're not out foraging as much, so they're all getting ready to come in for the night. Lots of brood, honey. Trying to see if I see any eggs. Yeah, I smash a few every week. It's kind of inevitable. Try not to, but there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
See how that it looks just glistening wet?
Uh-huh.
That will eventually become honey.
Uh-huh.
You see a queen. In this box. Come on, girls, get out of the way. Yeah. Okay. Well, time to put this all back together. Shut this one up and look quickly at the middle one. If I see the queen, I will just stop. Okay. Now, let's get you all back. I hope I can do this in one go because this is now so sticky. What I try to do is move them all back. One. Off we go. I know. You're not too thrilled with me. Yes, as carefully as I can. Don't want to crush anybody. Okay. All right, I think that's about as good as today. Now, let's get these out of the way as much as I can and get that second body. few there. There's so many.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the hard one because it's a lot of bending down. Now it gets a little easier. Okay, Queenie, where are you? I really want to see you. Probably just be more of the same here. Honey and okay, so more larvae, more pupae, a lot more honey. Do you want to pull this one out?
Sure.
I'll just say that. So you just reach down, and it's going to be a little fiddly with the gloves. You just reach down, grab here and here,
Okay.
and it weighs, oh, probably a good 8 pounds. So you might be surprised at how heavy it is.
Oh, they are heavy, yeah.
And just slow up and straight. And then you just kind of,
It's not that great.
yeah. There you go. And then you can just look at the other side.
Nothing unusual.
Looking good. And just slip it down in there, and then gently just kind of watch, and we bring them back so that these two
Touch.
are right next to each other. And sometimes the bees get stuck in there, but you gotta. Yeah. And then if you want to try the next one, just take that and you just stick it here, kind of tweak it to the side, and that'll dislodge it from the frame up there.
Get out. Come on.
And here, we can smoke those so that you can get a better gap. There you go. Just put it in there and just kind of tweak it, separate it. Yeah. Cool. Let's see here. Okay, now I may have to check something here on this one. This is one that gives me a little concern. Okay. Okay. This right here. This
Oh, yeah.
is called a queen cup, and there should be nothing in it. There's nothing in it. Okay, that's what I needed to check. They make those, and if there's a queen larva in there, then you may have an issue.
Okay.
And so that's what I just needed to check. See if there are any more of those.
And that's when they could break away.
That's right. That's a sign of a swarm
Mhm.
maybe happening.
Mhm.
But as long as they're empty, it's
Mhm.
fine. Okay, get out of the way. Just move. Yeah, move. There you go. This one. So, yeah. this will be the 4th week I haven't seen her.
Hmm.
But she's definitely in there.
Yeah.
Want to pull that one out?
Mm-hmm.
Not seeing her there. And don't see her there, but lots of, I'm pretty sure that the light's bad. I'm guessing, I'm thinking those are eggs in there, which is good. Okay, we can put that one back. Sorry, girl. Okay. Okay, so we got a queen cup there. We need to take that, make sure there's nothing in there. Nothing. Just empty. This one is too. I'm guessing so. I'll pick that up. Where is she? Okay, here. Why don't you take that next one? Lots of brood on that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The way that has they put that up. Here, I want to show it to the camera here. Good night. See, I don't even know if I'm gonna get a good shot of that, but it's just that's really beautiful placement.
Mm-hmm.
Get out, come on.
That's beautiful too.
Yeah. Oh, look at all of those. Lots of larvae
Yeah.
there on the edges. So, still don't see her, but I'm not worried. She's here. Okay, put her back. Here, let me smoke that a bit. it's so sticky.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I don't wear the gloves, because
Yeah.
the first time I worked it, I definitely wore the gloves, but
Uh-huh.
then I realized, man, I've just got to figure out how to do this without
Yeah.
gloves, because it's difficult
Yeah.
to feel what you're doing.
See the sticky stuff.
Yeah, you can scrape some of that off. Oh, did I just see her? Let's flip. I think she might be on this other side. Oh, never mind. Didn't see her. But it's looking good. There's lots of brood and everything happening.
Sorry, man.
Oh no!
You want out? Come on, get up. Get up, man.
Here, I'll hold that for you. Beautiful. Lots of honey on that. This is almost entirely honey.
Oh, that's great.
That's cool.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Well, we didn't see her, but I know she's in there.
Yeah.
So we'll close this one up, and then I'm just going to take a quick look
Yeah.
in the honey super, see how they're
Yeah.
how that's developing. So here, we'll just push this back, push this back. And I'm gonna smoke you out again, guys. Sorry, you're gonna go home smelling like smoke.
Oh, that's fine. I love this smell, by the way.
Okay, this is really sticky.
So not all the bees come out when you lift them up, right? So,
No.
it's possible that she was in there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, she moves around, and they can move pretty fast, so it's very likely. I mean, it's now given that she was on a frame
Uh-huh.
and moved to another frame that we
Yeah.
already looked at.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm gonna do something a little weird because there's so many here.
Uh-huh.
I've got to shake them off. That's how I get. Otherwise, I'd end up crushing. Some of them. Okay. See, and they're not a single sting. These are really nice
Yeah,
bees.
I was surprised. I thought,
Yeah.
you know, you would be fighting them off.
No. They can change. They can get mean if they feel like their queen is not healthy or. Oh, wait a second. I gotta put the queen excluder on before I go to that. That on there.
Together.
Oh no, it's probably easiest to just have one person. Okay. Almost done. Okay, so now there's going to be no queen in here, no eggs, no larvae, because that queen excluder will prevent her from of coming up. But I want to see how they're storing, how it's going. That is completely full. They haven't capped it off yet, but it is completely full. So maybe I'll pull up just a frame out of the middle. Don't really want to bug this one. There's not much to look for. Let's see here. Let's take. Let's do. I'll do frame 5 right in the middle. Let's just take a peek. Oh, they've already started capping the honey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Wow.
So, hopefully, come the end of this month, I will be harvesting honey.
That's great.
Oh, I just crushed you. Sorry.
Did your parents do this too? Or-
No. I just decided I wanted to do it. And so I started planning last year about how I was going to do it, and looking into it and reading about it. And I ordered the supplies last October, and I ordered the bees last October, and then everything was ready to pick up in April.
So how often do you get to harvest the honey?
Well, it depends on the weather, how much, if it's a drought or a wet year. So depends on how healthy the hive is. But I should be able to get some by the end of this month, it looks like. And then what's cool is the way that these hives are designed. You take out one of those frames and you cut off the wax capping, and then you put the frame in a centrifugal extractor and you spin it, and then you can put those frames back in, and you've only taken off the very top level of the wax, so the bees don't have to rebuild that wax. They can then just use it to immediately start storing more. So last thing I'm going to do is refill this feeder.
So since April, how many times have you harvested?
I haven't harvested any honey yet.
So this will be
So the end of July would be,
about 4 months.
yep, about 4 months. And this is my supplement, which I hoping is not alcoholic because I accidentally left it outside. But this is to help them get through if there's not enough nectar out there.
Oh, this honey's going to be priceless.
Yeah. It'll be like you look at locally grown and harvested honey on sale here at the grocery store at Harmon's, and it's like, $15 for a little half a pint.
And you can understand why.
Yeah, it's a lot. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work. But that's that.